Okay, let's just think about sleep for a second. I mean, really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely bizarre, right? We just, like, shut down, go into this temporary paralysis for, Rhett, a third of our entire lives?
Yeah, totally defenseless. Possibly drooling, like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dreaming about, I don't know, showing up to work naked or something. And yet, this weird unconscious block, apparently it's the most important thing you do all day to, stay alive.
It does sound absurd when you put it like that. But yeah, it's basically mandatory maintenance for your body and brain.
Mandatory maintenance, I like that.
But the problem is we treat it like it's optional, right? Like some luxury item you can just ditch when you're busy.
Oh, totally. I'll sleep when I'm dead or,
Yeah.
After this season finale.
Exactly. And that's how this silent killer thing kind of sneaks up on you. It's not just about feeling tired.
No, definitely not. We're not talking about needing an extra coffee. It's way more serious. We really have to stop treating sleep like it's, I don't know, negotiable. Because the stats are kind of terrifying. If you're consistently getting less than, say, 6 hours a night, your risk of dying prematurely jumps by 30%.
30%. And that's just the start. The stakes get incredibly high, and it all adds up over time.
Adds up how?
Well, we see cancer risk shooting up by 40%. Diabetes risk up by 50%.
Wow. Okay.
And it's strongly linked to really serious long-term problems, too. Like, think about neurodegenerative diseases. Alzheimer's, for instance.
Yeah.
A huge percentage of Alzheimer's patients they don't sleep well. Haven't for years, often. The link between losing sleep and your brain basically declining is, well, it's pretty much inescapable.
Okay, that's the scary long-term stuff. But what about right now? Like the immediate consequence?
Oh, the immediate horror story. Get this. Just one bad night, that awful 4 hours where you're just tossing and turning.
It's the worst.
That single night can literally shut down your immune system, your natural killer cells, by 70%.
70? Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So you basically spend the next day just wandering around completely defenseless. Your body security team is just off duty.
Huh. No wonder you catch every single cold that drifts through the office.
That's exactly why. Those numbers are they're staggering. And if the consequences are that bad, we really need to understand what's actually happening during sleep. What's so non-negotiable about it?
Right. Let's get into the mechanics, like what's going on inside our heads.
Okay, so inside the skull, what's fascinating is the sheer plumbing of it all. Sleep is, hands down, the best way to clean your brain.
Clean it? How?
Think of it like a dishwasher,
Yep.
cerebral dishwasher. All day, your brain cells are working hard, right? Generating waste, damaged proteins, metabolic junk.
Okay, like mental grime.
Pretty much. And when you hit deep sleep, something amazing happens. Your brain cells actually shrink a bit.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that creates more space between them, allowing this fluid, cerebrospinal fluid, to rush in and literally flush out all that toxic gunk.
So if you skiff sleep,
You're just leaving dirty dishes piled up in the sink, getting grosser and crustier by the hour.
you. Okay, that's a vivid image. And what about sleep meds? Lots of people use those. Does that still count as running the dishwasher?
Ah, that's a critical point. Just because a pill knocks you out, makes you sedated, it doesn't mean it's triggering that cleaning cycle.
So you're unconscious, but the cleaning crew isn't working.
Exactly. You're often just hitting pause on being awake. You're not getting that deep, restorative, glymphatic cleanup, that essential dishwasher quality. It's not real sleep.
And that lack of cleaning, I'm guessing that has long-term consequences.
Profound consequences for your future brain health, yeah.
Okay, so brain dishwasher, check. What else is happening? It's not just the brain, right?
No, absolutely not. Sleep is also the body's main repair shop for the whole system.
Repairing what, muscles?
Muscles, yes. Regulating hormones, rebuilding your immune defenses, which we just talked about. The whole system is vulnerable if you skip this repair time.
Got it. So are all stages of sleep doing the same job? Or is it more complicated?
Oh, it's definitely more complicated. There are basically two major states of sleep, and they have really different, very distinct roles.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
All right, first up, we have REM sleep. Rapid eye movement.
The dreaming one.
That's the one. Think of REM as your brain's, creative director. It happens more in the second half of the night.
Then your brain's active.
Super active, almost like you're awake, which is why the dreams are so vivid. But thankfully, your body is paralyzed.
Right, so you don't actually try to fight that giant squirrel from your dream.
Exactly. Keeps you safe. But REM is doing really important work. It's supporting higher functions. Memory consolidation is huge here.
So locking in what you learned.
Yep. And creativity, problem solving, You know how people say they solved a problem in their dream or woke up with a great idea?
Yeah, that's REM sleep.
That's likely REM sleep working its magic. It also really helps with social interactions, emotional stability, mood, empathy. Basically makes you a more functional, less grumpy human.
Okay, creative director REM. Got it. What's the other phase? Phase 2 is non-REM deep sleep, often called slow wave or delta wave sleep. This is the real heavy lifter, let's call it the gardener.
The gardener. Okay, why?
Because this is where most of the serious physical repair happens. Cell regeneration, burning fat, actively fighting off infections. It's like tending to the body's garden.
Makes sense.
And the gardening analogy works for the brain too. During deep sleep, your brain is actually pruning unnecessary connections.
Pruning, like cutting back bushes.
Exactly like that. It's clearing out the neural weeds, the pathways you don't really need, so the important ones, the productive connections, can grow stronger and faster.
Yeah.
It's all about efficiency and quality.
Wow, that's fundamental.
It really is. Quality of life stuff right there.
But here's the kicker, right? The age thing.
Yeah. The age curve. It's kind of brutal, honestly. This crucial, deep delta wave sleep, it diminishes dramatically as we get older.
It's like how much?
Well, think about when you were, say, 18. You slept like a rock, right? Solid deep sleep.
Oh, yeah. Nothing could wake me.
By the time you hit 60, you might have, get this, 90% less of that deep restorative delta wave sleep.
90%? That's terrifying.
It makes protecting the delta waves you do still have incredibly important, absolutely vital.
Which brings us neatly to the things that destroy it. The saboteurs.
Exactly. And there's one king saboteur, top of the list.
Okay, I have a guess. Is it?
Alcohol.
Knew it. But wait, hang on. So many people use alcohol to help them sleep. A nightcap, right? It knocks them out. Doesn't that count?
The nightcap myth. It's seductive, but no. It doesn't count as good sleep. It might sedate you, make you fall unconscious faster, sure.
Right.
But it absolutely murders that deep delta wave sleep. It fragments your sleep architecture, you get sedation, then really shallow, disrupted sleep later in the night.
So that's why people who drink before bed often snore more or toss and turn.
Precisely. Increased snoring, more sleep apnea, more tossing and turning. It's kind of ironic, isn't it? The thing we use to relax actually sabotages the entire repair process.
Yeah, I can relate to that false sense of relaxation. I remember nights trying to, force myself to sleep with, I don't know, maybe some Ben & Jerry's and a glass of wine or something.
It's a classic combo.
Totally. And just waking up feeling awful, like wearing a fuzzy helmet, just slow and foggy.
That's the fragmented sleep talking. And that slowness isn't just annoying, it's dangerous. You mentioned the stats. Over 100,000 car accidents every year, caused by drowsy driving. It's serious. You need real rest, not just sedation.
Okay, so alcohol is enemy number one for deep sleep. What else messes with it? Food.
Definitely food timing. Eating too late is a big one. Or having huge, heavy meals right before bed.
Why is that bad?
Because your body has to use energy to digest all that food. So instead of focusing on repair and cleanup, it's stuck on digestion duty.
Right, diverting resources.
Exactly. And too much protein late at night can actually be kind of stimulating for some people. But the real villain is often late-night carbs or sugar.
Like my old movie theater job habit.
No.
Coming home and just mindlessly eating a garbage bag full of popcorn.
Yeah. Yeah, that would probably do it. A big load of starch or sugar late at night causes an insulin spike, raises your body temperature. Your system is fighting to regulate itself instead of winding down for sleep.
So if you're doing intermittent fasting, maybe shift the eating window earlier.
Absolutely. Give your body a nice, clear runway into the evening without a big digestive task.
What if you have to snack late?
Well, try to avoid the heavy stuff. Starchy things, even nuts, sometimes can cause bloating or digestive issues for some people. Maybe opt for a small amount of low sugar berries or a piece of fruit instead, much later.
Okay, so we've covered the doom and gloom, the saboteurs. Let's talk solutions. What's the roadmap? What actually works? Any surprising fixes?
Right, the optimization plan. Good news is there's a lot you can control. First, your environment is non-negotiable, meaning your bedroom needs to be cool. It's slightly cooler than you might think.
Like crack a window even in winter?
Maybe. Or use a thinner sheet, turn down the thermostat. A drop in core body temperature is a key signal for sleep. And this is crucial. It needs to be dark.
Completely dark. Like blackout curtains dark.
As dark as you can possibly get it. Any little bit of light hitting your eyelids tells your brain, hey, maybe it's daytime. And that immediately puts the brakes on melatonin and the repair processes.
Which leads us to light management in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially with screens.
Oh, absolutely critical in our world. That blue light from phones, tablets, computers, it's brutal for sleep. You really need to avoid it for at least 2 hours before bed.
2 hours. Oof. That's tough.
It is tough, but really important. If you absolutely must look at a screen, get some good blue blocking glasses and dim the lights in your house in the evening. Signal to your brain that it's wind down time.
Okay. What about light during the day? Does that matter?
Hugely. Getting sunlight, especially earlier in the day, helps set your internal clock. We all know about vitamin D from sun.
Right.
But here's something cool. About 50% of sunlight is infrared light. And infrared actually helps stimulate melatonin production in your cells. It's super underrated.
Infrared. How do
Yeah.
you get that besides the sun?
Well, you can get it from natural orange or yellow flames. Think bonfires, fireplaces, even just lighting some candles in the evening. It's a primal relaxation cue.
Interesting. Okay. Environment, light. What about stuff we consume besides ditching the booze?
Caffeine is the big one, obviously. Coffee, tea, chocolate.
Don't take away my coffee.
Okay, maybe not entirely, but try to limit it. Ideally, just one small cup and have it in the morning.
Why? How does afternoon coffee hurt sleep later?
Because caffeine has a long half-life. For some people, it takes many, many hours for their liver to clear it. If it's still hanging around in your system by bedtime, it directly blocks you from getting into that precious delta wave sleep.
Blocks it completely.
It can significantly reduce it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So morning coffee only, if possible.
Wow.
And if you're trying to replace that evening alcohol ritual,
Yeah. Any good substitutes?
kombucha tea can be a good one. It often has a similar sort of complex flavor, maybe a little fizz, gives you that ritualistic drink without the sleep sabotage.
Okay. Kombucha. And exercise. Does that help?
Oh, definitely. Regular aerobic exercise doesn't have to be intense. Even a long, brisk walk is great. Helps reduce stress hormones and regulate your sleep cycle, especially getting outside. Lack of outdoor activity, particularly in winter, can really mess with sleep quality.
Gotcha. Okay, here's what I've heard. Timing. Like, should you force yourself to go to bed at the same time every night?
Well, consistency is good, but here's a maybe counterintuitive tip. Go to bed when you actually feel tired. Don't just stare at the clock saying it's 10:30, I should be asleep.
Why not?
Because tiredness often comes in waves based on roughly 90-minute cycles. If you feel that wave of sleepiness hit, write it. Go to bed then. If you push past it, thinking, oh, just one more chapter or one more email.
You get that second wind.
Exactly. You miss the wave, your body cycles back up, and it'll take you way longer to fall asleep later. Listen to your body's signals.
And maybe don't watch, like, an intense action movie right before trying to sleep.
Please don't. Yeah, manage your brain activity, skip the thrillers, the news, anything stressful, honestly. Watch a really boring, predictable movie, like
Like a Hallmark movie.
perfect example. Something so low stakes, it literally primes your brain for sleep.
Okay. Now, what about nutrients? Are there specific vitamins or minerals that really help?
Yeah.
The non-obvious stuff?
Yes, absolutely. There are a few key players. Let's start with magnesium.
Which kind? There are so many.
Good point. Magnesium glycinate is generally the best for sleep. Take it in the evenings.
Why glycinate? What does it do?
It does a couple of things. It helps reduce muscle tension so you feel more physically relaxed. But more importantly, it supports GABA, which is your brain's main calming neurotransmitter. It helps downshift your nervous system. And bonus, it helps you actually make melatonin.
Okay, magnesium glycinate. Cool. What else?
Vitamin D. We mentioned getting sun, but supplementing can be key, especially if your levels are low.
How does D help sleep specifically?
It helps decrease systemic inflammation, that general achiness, sometimes lower back pain that keeps people up. And, like magnesium, it's involved in making melatonin. Better D levels often correlate with longer, better quality sleep.
Makes sense. Any others?
Zinc is the third crucial one here. It's involved in making several key neurotransmitters, dopamine, melatonin, and serotonin. Basically, having enough zinc is critical for the whole sleep-wake cycle regulation and ensuring that repair quality.
Magnesium, vitamin D, zinc. Got it.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned some really surprising, almost weird fixes. Something about microbes and salt.
Ah, yes, the slightly more obscure but potentially powerful tweaks. First, the microbe, L. reuteri.
Oh, what now?
Lactobacillus reuteri. It's a specific type of beneficial probiotic bacteria. And get this, it's missing in something like 96% of the modern population.
96%. Why?
Modern diet, antibiotics, lifestyle. Lots of reasons. But you can reintroduce it often by making a specific kind of cultured yogurt with it,
And why would this random bacteria help sleep?
because it works through the gut-brain axis. It's been shown to increase oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, and serotonin. Both are incredibly important for mood, relaxation, and stabilizing your sleep cycle. It's a fascinating connection.
Wow, okay. Gut bacteria influencing sleep. Wild.
Ah.
And salt. You said salt. Isn't salt supposed to be bad?
Well, too much isn't great, obviously,
Oh.
but consistently restricting sodium too much, that can actually mess up your sleep.
Aha.
It can affect your adrenal hormones and fluid balance in a way that disrupts sleep patterns. So here's a simple experiment if you're struggling. Try taking just a quarter teaspoon of good quality sea salt mixed in some water, maybe later in the afternoon or evening.
Just try it and see.
Exactly. Just see if you sleep any better that night. It's such an easy variable to test before you start diving into more complex stuff. Sometimes the simple things work.
Okay, that's a lot of actionable stuff. Environment, light, food, timing, nutrients, even bacteria and salt.
Yeah, it's a whole toolkit. And if we sort of zoom out and connect all these pieces, the bottom line is really clear. Prioritizing sleep isn't about being lazy or unproductive.
Right, it's the opposite.
It's the ultimate strategy. It's the roadmap to not just living longer, but actually having a quality life while you're here, having the energy, the immunity, the brain power to actually enjoy things.
So the next time someone, maybe you listening, decides to just power through on 4 hours of sleep, bragging about productivity, just remember, you're not being a hero. You're basically choosing to drive around without your immune system switched on, and your brain's dishwasher is definitely running on empty. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other critical, maybe boring maintenance are we skipping every day because we think we're too busy to just press pause?